Hey everybody, welcome back to Not Timmy 66. Today, I want to discuss regret. So I wonder, honestly, on people's deathbed and I don't mean to sound creepy or anything, but in your final moments, what you would regret more than anything else. I mean, we hear a lot of stuff about, I wish I would have spent more time with the kids, stuff like that. And here's the thing. Do we ever hear, I wish I would have spent more time at work? Yet, what do we spend most of our time doing? Working. And then the weekend comes around and it's way, way, way too short, right? And we don't have any time because we got to take care of responsibilities. There's grocery shopping. We got to get the car in the shop. We've got, kids stuff to take care of. But we don't have any time to really do what we want, except for get ready for next week and another work week, right? I would like somebody to leave me a comment and give me 5 examples of someone, anybody, that on their deathbed said, I wish I would have just worked harder and worked more often. I spent too much time at home with my family. I'd like to just, one example, please. Truth is, nobody's got that example. You know why? Because nobody says that. Nobody. Here's another one. How many deathbed regrets are, I wish I had another $100,000. I wish throughout my entire life that I would have spent all my time working and making money so that I could leave it for somebody that doesn't deserve it. Honestly, guys, the truth is, really, that we don't spend enough time, at least in the United States, we don't. There's other cultures that recognize not chasing the holy dollar is all that life is, cracked up to be. Yes, there are responsibilities, and I'm not saying anybody should ever forget about their responsibilities. Not at all. You need to take care of your family, you need to take care of yourself, and you need to pay your bills. That is a given. What I'm talking about is finding that balance. Finding that balance where we can be happy. And taking the time to stop and smell the roses. It doesn't matter. Even if you take a little bit of time just to go out in your yard and watch a sunset. Or maybe watch a storm roll in. Anything. A little bit of peace and quiet, a little bit of time. That doesn't cost anything. Another huge regret is I wish I would have spent more time with friends. Not just family, but with friends. Or I wish I had more friends. Or I wish the friends I had I would have stayed in touch with more. Those are all regrets that are very real. My point is simply this. If we don't take the time now, while we're young enough, to really stop and realize what's important in life, then we're going to end up regretting so much. Life is short, guys. Let's not live with a whole bunch of regrets. Let's take the time to do what needs to be done, yes. But at the same time, let's take time for ourselves, let's take time for our family, and let's never, ever, ever forget what's really, really important in life. So you might say, well, that's all well and good, but how do I do that? Here's some steps. If you're missing your friends or if you're out of touch with your friends, it starts with you. Pick up the phone. And when you talk to them, ask them how they're doing, what's been going on in their life. Spend time finding out what they've been up to. Here's another one. Wives, come home. Kiss your husband. Husbands, come home. Kiss your wives. Kiss your significant other. Tell them how important they are. Never leave an argument angry. Have compromise in your life. Your kids are going to grow up faster than you realize. Take a little bit of time with them. Even if it's just go take a walk. Even if it's just to sit down and find out how their day was. Get them off the computer. Get them off the games. Get them interacting with you and get them interacting with life. I'm not saying that you have to take the family on $1 million vacation or buy them everything that they want. I'm just saying spend time. It will reward them and it will really reward you. Don't live your life with regrets. I mean, we're all going to have some. It's realistic that we are going to have some regrets in life. But just minimize them by recognizing now the important things in life. And let me tell you something. Like I've said before, when they take your urn or your casket to the graveyard, they're not going to be hauling a trailer behind them with a whole bunch of your shit in it. You can't take it with you. Spend it here while you're here. That's what you've earned it for. But be over and beyond all the money or anything like that. Spend time. Give of yourself. And not just that, but hold the door for somebody when you're going into a building. If somebody looks like they're struggling in the grocery store to reach something on the shelf, offer to help them out. A compliment goes a long way. Tell somebody, you know, that shirt looks really nice on you. You look great today. You're doing a good job. When you do that cashier, wait, are there cashiers left anymore? I think so. If you go to the cashier to pay for something, just tell them, say, you know what, you do an excellent job. You've made my life a lot easier because you know what you're doing. Make their day. Spread a little joy. That's all. Again, guys, just some food for thought. And one other final point to this. Get rid of those negative people in your life. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Get rid of those that drag you down. I'm not saying don't listen to somebody if they have some constructive criticism for you, or they have something to say that maybe you've done something wrong and you're not recognizing it. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you know exactly who I'm talking about. Those people that are constantly nothing but a negative drag on your life. Get them out of your life. Even family members. Goes back to that life is too short thing again, doesn't it? But I'll tell you what, I'm very, very, very adamant about this. You don't have time for negativity. And you also don't have time for trying to keep up with the Joneses. You don't have time to find out what the greatest trends are, the hottest fashions, and all that. Because it's meaningless. Live a purposeful life. And by living a purposeful life, it means be kind to other people. Try to live without regrets. Know that there's never ever going to be enough money for everything. Know that money doesn't buy happiness. And those negative people that are always on your case and they're always telling you, you're doing something wrong, this, that, get them out of your life, because you don't need that kind of feedback from anybody. Not from anybody. That's it, guys. Just another little video with some food for thought. Hope everybody has a great day.